So, what's up, YouTube? About to head to this meeting, in this investment club meeting, and we don't dress up. We don't get all dressed up. I'm probably the only one that still do it here and there, but I'm not dressed up today. But and all we just regular Joes, man. Ain't nobody no investment banker. Nobody went to school for this or nothing. We did take some training from a what's called a qualified investor. And if I'm not mistaken, you can go Google and correct me. It's no big deal if I'm wrong, but I think a qualified investor is somebody who either has a net worth of $1 million or has a salary of at least $250,000 a year. That's what makes you considered a qualified investor. So anyway, so we did have formal training about by a qualified investor. He trained us for, I think, like 5 months, and then he let us go ahead and venture out on our own. And so basically how our investment partnership works is we put in $50 a month. Everybody pays in $50 a month, and then we meet every month and we discuss stocks to invest in. We discuss our current stocks that we already own, and that's pretty much it. And we do it for long-term wealth. We do it to build what's the word I'm looking for? Our net worth up. So that's all it really is, man. And we sit there and we discuss it, because you can go to these brokers if you want to. But I'm gonna tell you now, when it comes to these stocks in the stock market, nobody knows what's gonna happen. Nobody does. And the ones that do know have insider information to the point where they're really probably breaking the law. But other than that, nobody knows what the stock market is going to do. So it's a waste of time. I was actually at a what do they call, a mixer the other night, where an investment banker was there or whatever, and we met and we spoke, and the guy was asking about the investment club, and he was saying how he would like to come and see what we got. He was asking me for tips. He was like, you know of any good stocks I can pass on to my people or whatever. And I'm just regular Joe Smo high school diploma guy. And I was laughing at him, and I was like, well, I'm just going to ask you the same thing. If you got any stock, I can bring them out to my club. And I was like, and he said, your guess is best as mine. I said, exactly. That's why we formed our club, because our mentor told us that you guys don't know anything more than what we know. It's just everybody's pretty much speculating and guessing. But what we do in our club is we research our ass off. We go out, we look and see who the CEO is, who the board of directors are. We look at the tax information, and you can find all this information by going to Google. Google Finance or Yahoo Finance. And then once you go and you click on any one of the companies that you're trying to research, and you can look up insider information. You can look up everything about the company, what they bought in up to the very last quarter. All right. And we look at everything from the earnings per share. We look at the dividends, what they pay for the dividends. We look at the return on investment. We look at everything. So, I'm sorry, but the return on equity, of course, the return on investment is self-explanatory. But we look at a lot of stuff. We educate ourselves on a lot of investment terms so we can understand what certain things mean. And it's really just to educate. It's to educate and build wealth. That's pretty much the purpose of this investment partnership. So, yeah, for those who wanted more information, it's simple to do. You guys can form it yourself. We actually sent our partnership information down to the state, got it registered as a real live partnership, and then the end of the year, and we also use what's called a iClub, iClub.com. We got a membership with them, and then iClub monitors how much each person owns in a percentage and how much stock they actually own individually. And then, of course, we use a online broker like E-Trade, for example, to monitor the groups, the overall investment groups, stock ownership or whatever. So, and that's pretty much how it works. So, if you just wondering about how you could start an investment club, it's that simple. You get you a couple of people in. I think we only have 5 people in our group right now. So, and how we work is people can buy in if they want to, but we're not looking for any. But we don't need any help. I mean, if people want to come in, we let them come in and sit in up to 3 meetings before they have to make a decision, and they can buy in or buy out. But we don't make anybody do anything because it doesn't benefit us any if somebody buys in, because we constantly putting in and we constantly looking down. Once we get to a decent amount of money, then we'll start looking to invest in things outside of the market, like actual independent small business owners out here around the local area or anywhere. Or we'll start maybe looking to real estate or anything. So, but the goal is first to build up our money pool as large as possible so that we can invest properly. And this is a technique. This technique that we're using is something that we we borrowed from Warren Buffett. He investment partnerships is one of his key ways of coming up. So, that's pretty much all I got for the investment club information. If you got any more questions about it, feel free to email me, MrAJSimmons.com. I'm sorry, MrAJSimmons@gmail.com. And I appreciate y'all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and liking. Thank you.